know, yeah, I think
that
separately.
Yeah, I think that cathedral issue, yes, it's issue about the tables where we can't overlook it because opadia bakwa bogan economy to krupa bakwa ayonwa, and you see the air cost union. I've seen said the very people mulidi charge for this senseless enterprise. All of them are feigning ignorance, just like Papa Ikan say no nim. Now you want to board so now $25 million free baby to account to as a reasonable person you are required to know where the money is coming from. Meboa $25 billion. Jessica Ketwa.
Me former chairman Akasa no.
Says he come to account to man. You should be able to inquire to know the source of. Sanema we na ya ti ha yenko so no. Because if we look at personalities, we don't look at the deeds that they do. Because these are people more study to a higher level, no? They should be asking all the critical questions. Me, young man, I shouldn't be the one to ask this question. They are the grown men. Or more what that particular intellectual weight to be able to ascertain all this. Captain, yet to come at the time and yes, I am man. Now I'm Krama from North, Ebokumas by Kayaye. Yes, yes, Kaya Yamomo. And some of the villages, you know, Nipana and Moa and Numinsuo from the same stream. Now we are suffering a mini panel between the Museum Fagana, Sikankosi Cathedral. When if Rena unity could have called Leburu, we couldn't finance people. We answer however. These are issues that we need to talk about. Listen, you see, some of this nonsense, and I entertain will come out mine on because me, I got pissed off when that particular
$25 million
cathedral for the cathedral impact ni there. I'm not mutu yeah. Me say Ghana is serious country. That man will not go to.
That I'm more video.
Me say Ghana is serious country. And Kenya sorry and obokwa tena wo chire because I'm in jail cell and onam no chire because Ghana is serious. It's the reason why they are still working. Yet to come and say. And crank to us, who said that enterprise now was senseless. We didn't need to. So for one catches some for Bonsam na boy pa because into a yes sorry make sure that we can build hospitals, we can build schools and make sure that we empower young people because in the world no APC. Look at how countries are investing in technology, advances, AI, robotics, and as for trying to reposition their young kid to take advantage of the world that is emerging because most of the job you need to go digital on digital platforms. You need to train your people to take advantage. So sir, yes, I need money. But make a challenge say, see cathedral Yankopon dear bonnie betchay. Now 100% Yankopon find the bonnie bin channel. Captain, we are not serious. Yankopon dear bonnie betchay say civil war about bete. Now you quite heavily food. Yeah, the man and Israel man and as for Babicum. Israel, peace in way. We need to get serious in this country. Brasa, I never win. You can't some chill they didn't listen. I know the day, it got to a point at the jeans and we were not so actual letter. My resign, we actual letter. Now my resign. And I'm telling you that these people are coward. Even the courage to tell Ghana for say we are sorry because in some who you know, we are resigning. None of these cowards and was able to apologize to the people of this country. All that they did, they say, I have uncovered corruption, so I am hesitating. Hesitating where? When the crime has already been committed. And I'm say Ghana is a serious country. And each one of these people need to be bundled together and making sure say, we are not witch hunted, but we need to investigate every one of them. Obia exercise discretion, a very stupid discretion, and now so my Ghana lose Sikano. We need to. They didn't know any judges dying to Agu. They didn't know say baby and I question near the farm for life. They didn't know say I didn't hear the intimate Amani betu. Because you are not sat here and I told you said there is no way between a complete cathedral because funding and as a phone, you never almost no mark for my sika. Parliament cry among a man there until so far no mugu board no so sikana buy no who be saying who be sikana free. Almost all your fundraising, almost carbon take quiet fundraising, the sikaba no mobile kroma, almost their can buy. And I think that you see, Sanema way na yama man for play on our emotions for all this why in the name of this God. The meaning say assume you made to impact it on people. Just to make positive impact. Build the moral faculties in us. But is that what some of the churches are doing? And the church na dan magic ne your friend saying we na malam sem na yet church na ye obi the bag is one wa chanting na sika gum na ye design them this nonsense we are displaying for people to watch. I think we need to get serious and move beyond some of these things. See your church and the whole essence of church and say yam building the moral facilities within people so by people will be responsible, integrity and that kind of way. Look at the society. the moral fiber of this society is shattered and broken. You can't trust human beings now. You can't trust the right thing. We push people to government. Even churches nankasa corruption. This is the responsibility of our religious institution, both Muslim, Christian, and as a form. And magic, and the say making sure that you impact positively on people. Sabaya CaptainSmart bedi no kre. CaptainSmart ya neko to baby. Abakase oh because of some moral foundation ya bedu o munintino. Oh ya dia kra obesuro. Look at the society we live in. Do you see those things? Because the churches have moved from that moral education, you know, a magic. Say and I take over the spirit. Nobody is teaching Obi a choir so bra ankasa. And the reason why we are here. So for me, I think that we need to set a sample with these people. Now you're making sure, say, next time or mind seeker, you'll be very careful. It doesn't matter where you are. See a Cathedral, when I be near Mabisea, you say, Sikana ya de mameno, I am Rakanson, I fire de mamen. Nasa it's not as if they didn't know. They knew because some of us were out there telling them all these things. Any say yes, I know. They never listen. Let me back to the rent issue. Look at the problem. Housing deficit, because and then housing a big issue. And this is can think to me. You tell about me promises or behind them my young people. Now young people be behind them movie. Empower the people, let them work or work or not behind them. I don't need government to rent for me. For how long? You understand?
That's right.
Provide them job. Or Jumana out of the proceed no one can behind them. Housing deficit is all over. So Captain, I think the rent issue is one issue. Government will have to pay attention to because Accra a idea draining a lot of young people. And then the man hire, yes, 2 years, 3 years. That's the kind of amount. But Emrao Ho say you can't even take your rent advance more than 6 months. Emrao Ho, I think the Parliament is working on that particular law to push it to 1 year. But these things are not working. So I think that a government touch about Ghana for pay those areas. We need to say president say new capital. For me, I think that at this time, it's unnecessary for now because you see, if you look at some of the towns like Uko, your friends say Teshi Labadi and so forth. Some of our dynasties, why don't you come out with a plan and redevelop these areas? Land now, we see how you can give the ground floor to the family. Then the about Tosso Abontimbiano. Government can rent it out. People will have a place to stay, and it will decongest Accra. We don't need to move to go and build new city anywhere. Right. I think that decongestion, see, yes, I am a bit more creative space for a month for a take away some of these challenges.
All right, Nana Machinawa was saying, I love listening to Ivan. Is he married? No. Yes. Ivan is not married, but you are engaged. Lucius, that's it. That's the message he sent to me. Why? That's what Cabona pay. Oh, sir, Casa, say. Oh, Casa, no, I mean, can say involuntarily, no, ever. As I don't pay. Captain, National Cathedral, we say, Yaka, Bibi. Corruption, Yasu, na, a Kahubi, any ma, Sani Manuina, 18 day, 18 Koso. Say, President Esoreka say, oh yeah, project activities in the first place, no is okay say, and now there's obey or mine sika. Time and another, and I will say, or Babisi National Cathedral, okay, say, now the obey or mine sika, maybe I day, EDS. Now, every channel, say obey you or mine sika, and I say, you or mine sicano. Assassin now, Quacosino, so now your minor dear. Assassin so crying and ye petame assassin and Edaho. Assassin na your project be brew, so your building be brew was what Ukobu, a dime a day, a to bui. We are no so cry through Honoma. Okay, say Obaba, I appeal for fund bills and then a room or the airquaque or the quacusi. Now, man for a bisa saying 2 years sure say, Sir, I appeal for fund now, Babayano, and room bet me a see National Cathedral. And then, me GDA say a software. Bedbeto board no so na be say National Cathedral na ABC no be mum na say nkabedi no kre what you say ha be mum na say nkabedi no kre na mum nokridie bi antimi anyede antimi ama
ambeda di nokre anya omo na omo like forest ayi omo se galam so omo koto ye nara ya sase ni se ko paye no these are hypocrite
wahu entinu nokridie antimi anyede antimi ama captain hwe se yetena ase na esoso niema bi mususe ya won Ghana no enya dia yebekoya nimda wachi ase ene me no wokase no sa National Cathedral na ankasa kra no me megidie se bibia na course ho meti se ayi bribi se president ke se be ye hu adumo se bisa me feel say ho no kra de no kwan se ye diska bia ko bi
ebi onsi mahama onsi
ai enu kwan se diska bia ko bi
also de be ye mother and child hospital
good enti ayi board na ye set up no so no they should call them to account and in the enya say bi ababa be che say ye the 25
so for account we say yen call for account why so for nko jail
oh say yen ka say jail say ya mo
they account $25 million and you to kro na da no
na say mutu so for account for Hong Kong
I say na person ka you say onyam kaseti
mutu so for
captain well you say
I person onyam kaseti
captain unu say ohene ba so nto ate what you say aha ye to ata na say wo de wate besi so a na onim say edi na obeka say wo ye hene banti ma ye mfa ate na
to ate no bi
an ye nto ate no bi enti unim say wo ye sofo na de to board so na bi asika fa ansa to na ye be flow for accountability na le obeka say wo ye sofo an ye flow board bi aso a enko what you say na mo okonko ade na say di sika ma wa enye enough so obegina Sunday ma kire sika ebeto account mu
Ghana for na onye press conference
on board so no da na da Ghana board so enti sabe we say no se betim be den ebe account o account ya na say ayi uhu so a say ne ayi bele say uti mfita anti amwanku so ahu enti no benya den obenya oti adidim eni nti no corruption hwe ya adoso hwe ayi na no abaya ya oni na national service wo no hwe ne why no ayi gan ono de oye kromfo ankasa what I say because niema na oye no ho no say what na ase na say odwen ho tumi say o share that pa say oni ni kunu be ebo Ghana fo kro no because want to inflate ayi figures national service fo a be wo ho no na ayi number no why no times be 2 na wo mom odeko na say the sika no ma wa na wa divert the akogu offense and private account wo wie nso a wo team national service for din be 900,000 na wo de akọ serve as a collateral na wo de akọ secure loan about 30 million
so de amano
eye krono ankasa na sa ba yo na dwen se obebo oman no what you say enti entim ntena se enso so sa nema we so sa se ka se ye tena se ane oman no bebo
me da se for no kwasem monyame nim say yesi ye bedi MPP for krono o mobo ye chia wo ho me do nyame na do fie of flowers na be tutu akodua no wonsanwom yesi ye bedi krono MPP for boy ye chia wo ho ene niam o mo ye wo ha ka kofa do fie ho ni ma ho flowers ni nyina yesi tutu ni nyina de ko nsanwom kodua ho eso mo nyina koje ko se nso kra de gu su kra na corruption ska basi ye hwe de ewura baye I've a member was a passion for me Father's Day at there. I'm so mum too. And can on babli ache. See, happy Father's Day from Passion Air.
Thank you.
And then hey, why did I mention now? No problem. I'm going to from now. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Lucius. Almost all my fairness so. This is who got to kita for.
Maybe I'm a now can say about 10%.
I want to 10%. Once open on plane two and so turning we might could then cry pilot into me fam. Auntie, they are done. No, I'm sure. I mean, if I won't see her, I saw home. That means 2GH boy for Abra. What a man can and say, oh, boy, life pa Sika edisi dan and Fanto Pizza, which has my catch on. Men see and tossament to Gunkro for my Men can't say, oh, yes, I'm too for. Karate.